My kid, when he was in kindergarten, they had homework in kindergarten. 2 pages a night, and then you turn in a packet of 8 pages on Friday. And it was to teach the kids that life was a series of meaningless chores. And they should have killed themselves in preschool. Okay. So 1 week, I didn't do it with him at all. I just blew it off. I was not having it. And then Thursday night comes, and I was like, oh, God. I either have to do 8 pages with him now, or I could put him to bed, drink a bottle of wine, put the pencil in my non-dominant hand, and write exactly like a 5-year-old. I think if you're a parent of a boy, your most important job is to teach your son to respect women. Thank you. Mostly female applause. Wow, that was... Sir, you chimed in at the end? Yeah, you're like, I gotta get late tonight. Let's do it. Yes, lady, you're very right. Since my kid was little, I was teaching him about consent. Like, I would just use my iPhone, you know? Like, he would go, Mommy, can I have the iPhone? And I would go, yes, you have my consent. And then he would take it. And that's, you know, modeling the right behavior, right? Ask a woman, wait till she says yes, then proceed. And then, one time, I decided to throw him a curveball. He said, Mom, can I have your iPhone? And I said, no. And he said, but I want it. And I said, well, you can't have it, and I don't want you to touch it. And then he grabbed it anyway. And I grabbed it back. And I said, no means no, you rapist, go to your room. Honest to God. Do you have a boy or a girl, sir?
Girl.
A girl, okay. So if you have a boy, the first thing you have to decide is if you're going to circumcise your child or not, right? Yes. And I did not want to circumcise my son. My feeling is, hey, that's his junk, right? He could circumcise himself if he wanted to. I mean, you can, you know, self-circumcision is a Boy Scout badge. It is. It's the last one before Eagle Scout. Why do you think there's hardly any Eagle Scouts? Yeah. They go through the whole Boy Scout program, and then it's like, oh, wait, one last thing. You need to go into the woods and come back with your foreskin in a square knot. Yeah, it's awful. Awful. Yeah. Next time you meet an Eagle Scout, show some goddamn respect, okay? Been through a lot. But the pediatrician, she goes, you have to circumcise your son. She goes, it's actually a hygiene issue. And when you remove the foreskin, the penis is easier to clean. And I was like, oh, interesting. I didn't know that penises were difficult to clean. I'll tell you, every penis I've ever seen looks like it was polished for hours. Earlier that day. Yeah. Like, some of these penises are so bright I can't look directly at them because I'll damage my retinas. And I have to get my solar eclipse shoebox just to peer carefully at the penis. Plus, if anyone should be complaining about difficult to clean genitals... Yeah, thank you. You know where I'm going with this one. It's women. We have flaps and corners and nooks and crannies. I have a secret room behind a sliding bookcase. There's a lot going on down here. A lot. And guess what? I clean it every day. It's often the best hour of my day. How lazy are you guys that you'd rather cut part of it off then clean it. Plus, I've never heard a guy complain that his penis was dirty. Oh, I'd love to put it in you, but it's filthy tonight. It's covered in rocks and spackle and sand dollars. I got a parking ticket when I left it out.
Star,